Now we're going to talk about the Individual Education Program IEP form. We're doing this for transition purposes. If you want to see the IEP form completely explained, go to the IEP section. We talk about every single thing, students, school, parents, every blank we talk about. Right now we're just going to talk about transition. So what things are going to change in this IEP once you get into the transition stage? First of all, there's probably going to be in attendance a person from another agency, and this is important and you want them there. The school will invite them often. If you want to invite them, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. But if you have a transitioning agency, whether it be vocational rehabilitation, whether it be developmental disability services, whether it be a college representative, anybody who's going to be there will be listed on the IEP if they're going to be there and discuss where your child's going with transition. Also, your child will be there because they're 16 years of age or older, and it's really important that they're there because you want their interests, what they want to do, what their strengths are. You want them to have a good participation in the meeting because it really is their future, and now you're at that age where they're 16 or older and they're going to move on from school to work. Another section of the IEP that you're going to see changes to is measurable annual goals. And while some of these will stay educational, the majority of them will start moving towards vocational and post-secondary school type of objectives. What's your child going to do after school, after they leave school? So you'll see your measurable annual goal change, and then of course you'll see the benchmarks change with them. And how it's reported will often be different too. So let's say they're doing some sort of supported employment. You'll probably get a report back from the employer. So the reporting will look a little different too. On this page in the state reporting system, transition option, this is where you'll have the majority of your transition plan and goals and those type of things. Now, this is just an example, so it says no transition plan has been designed for this student. Once again, as we talked before, the rules and regulations are somewhat limited in this area. There's certain things they do have to cover, but what you'll see is in this area will be the plan. And so if you really like the plan, then great. If you have some concerns, share it with an advocate or another parent, or you can even call Legal Aid of Nebraska. But really what you want to see is just a good transition plan for your child. You will also probably see several changes in special education and related services, how special education services are delivered, probably more on the work site. Related services will change, that is, that they'll be provided more in a transition type of environment. Supplementary aids and services and assistive technology and devices, those will be things that are geared towards working, and so you'll see changes in program modifications. And the supports from school personnel will generally change to a job coach or something like that, or it could just be in contact with a potential employer.